Hi, fans of Lyrical Etudes. Thanks for joining me for another session. This is E major, number 17 from Charlie Porter's Lyrical Etudes. And it's a little bit different because he's given us something in a mixed meter. And there are a lot of things that we should practice in mixed meters. If you're interested in the rhythmic challenges of that, please see my playlist on developed sight reading, which is primarily a rhythm studies challenges. But in this, it's a little simpler and more melodic. So I'm going to play through, and then we'll see what we can discover in this little etude. I've said this many times, but I'm always trying to let the music talk to me. And any piece that you play, any music that you listen to, there are certain ingredients in the music, certain aspects of it that give it its character, and from which the life of the music is carried, you might say. So here we have a 7/4. And to me, it's a feeling of swing. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So you have a feeling of suspension on the 3. And of course, 7/4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We have groups of 2 or 3. On a 3 group, it's this feeling of I think of it as circular. 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's like something. The wheel is going around, and there's weight and momentum, and then there's a sense of lifting. When you watch the wheel, you can see it make its circuit, and it feels like it's lifting. It's like riding a bicycle, right? More pressure at the bottom, and then you're pulling through, and then at the top there's less pressure, and then there's more. So it's a physical sensation. Now, sometimes that's very subtle, and sometimes it's very intense. But here we have to balance that feeling and the feeling of the line. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll play through in time, but a lot faster, to try and see if I can feel what's the shape of the line. So that didn't help me very much. wonder why not. It has to do with the way that music is. What are the main elements that are communicating the feeling of the music? And I think what he's written here is trying to get us to feel this 1, 2, 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1. So there's that suspension by the middle part of the beat of 3, of the subdivided beat. Well, all the beats are subdivided, but I think you know what I'm saying. So that's the thing that I'm starting to feel at the beginning. It's like, how am I going to make music out of this? It's not just the harmony and the individual pitches. It's that sense of movement that's there. Then in the middle section, it says doppio movimento, which I think means double time. And it sounds like it's twice as fast, but it's not. In other words, I haven't listened to Charlie's recording of this, I'll admit that, but I think that what happens here is it sounds faster because instead of half notes, now he's written quarter notes and 16ths rather than half notes and eighths. And you heard the section, it was a little bit skittery, so I want to look at that right now because I need to work on it, so I might as well practice it for you guys. So it's the transition. We're going from railroad tracks. How long to wait? What is the transition? So obviously, that has, even though the tempo, the tempo is this quarter note beat doesn't change, but the feeling of it changes completely. And now that 2, 2, 3, obviously, we're feeling it twice as fast, and so it just feels different. But here's the thing to keep in mind: whether we're going so it's long and extended. He says maestoso. So it has a more stately kind of movement. And then here, it's more dance-like. It's more celebratory, maybe even a little bit more vertical. Now, I know that maybe some of you are not interested in this stuff. For me, that's why I play. I'm looking for where is the life in the music. And you keep on looking for it, you keep on listening for it, and pretty soon you'll develop the ability to hear what the music is telling you. I was just watching a little video about this that I stumbled across as I was working on my own YouTube channel. And it was like, yeah, that's right. Listen to what the music is telling you. Now, I know that's mysterious for a lot of you, but that's why I'm spending time talking about this in this way, because for me, that's the beginning of everything. And then when I can hear what the music is saying, then everything starts to make sense, and now I know how to fit the sounds that I'm making, the physical things that I'm doing to make the sounds, into the character of what the music is representing. And of course, that's my personal interpretation. You might get a totally different idea. So this is not about right or wrong, it's about kind of a direct experience and an in-the-moment feeling. Keeping in mind that, as I've said before, the composer is a jazz improvisational musician. So even though these are written down and notated, and everything's quite specific in terms of the markings and the instructions, which is great because you know what you're aiming at, they should be played so that someone listening gets the impression that you're just making it up. You're not reading it and translating it. Now, I'm not sure that I was successful in doing that, but I think you get the basic idea. Okay, there's a lot more in there. I can go into details about what I'm doing with the articulation, but I think I'll wait for another time and give you guys a chance to practice a little bit. If you heard something that makes you curious because you like the taste of it, just spend some time listening a little bit and trying to figure out why that works for you or why it didn't work. And you're going to do the same thing with your own playing. So go practice. I'll catch you in another session. Enjoy your day and enjoy playing, because otherwise, why do it? I'll see you later on. Bye-bye.